There you can find the application form, you fill it, and then after 48 hours, our team will review your application and we'll get back to you.
So Fernanda, maybe you can give a short introduction of yourself and tell us about your team, Imagine as a company, and what all services you provide. So a short description about the whole company.
Sure thing. Thank you, Anoop, for this introduction, for inviting me to this video. It's my pleasure to be here to talk about Imagine and what we do here in Berlin. Well, I'm Fernanda. I came from Brazil in 2017, and I wanted to work to help people to find job opportunities in Germany, jobs that made sense to them, that matched their skills and their career goals. So in 2018, we started a digital bootcamp, which is focused on career advice, career coaching. We give people living outside Europe information on how they can find, apply, and succeed in job applications in Germany. What we offer exactly is a digital bootcamp made out of 3 steps. The first one is a technical evaluation, a technical assessment. The second step is a series of advice and professional evaluation of CV and LinkedIn to help people to understand the different the different patterns of CV and cover letter and LinkedIn profile adopted by companies here. And then as a final and third step, we offer people a session with one of our career coaches where they will receive professional and tailored advice and also feedback on their current CV and LinkedIn profile.
Okay, perfect. So you also wanted to know about Germany's calling. So maybe I can also give you a short introduction of what we do here. So I started this Germany's calling group as well as the YouTube channel out of the questions that I used to get on LinkedIn. So people were asking me how they can get a job in Germany just like I did. And it was like I was answering each of those questions the same and same again and again. And I thought it would be better if I create a YouTube channel wherein I can create videos on this particular topic so that people can watch those videos whenever they have questions related to this topic. So that was the starting point. And then from the YouTube channel, all those subscribers and the viewers, they had further questions. And in order to answer those questions, we created another group. And we are now 80 plus members in that group. And we discuss almost everything related to getting a job in Germany, which contains questions related to the visa, the process of applying to jobs in Germany, and the tips and tricks, and almost everything. So it's kind of growing. So this 80 member group is formed in last 1 month. So in 30 days, we got around 80 members now. And we also crossed over 10,000 views and 700 plus hours on our YouTube channel. And the long-term vision for this Germany's calling group and the YouTube channel for me is to help at least 100,000 Indians to find a job in Germany. So it's somewhat similar to what you guys have, but maybe on a shorter scale, I would say. Yeah. So
Yeah, quite much what we do. Yeah, exactly. I think we realized the same thing that there are talented people living everywhere in the world, uh, but they don't really know exactly how to find job opportunities. So we exist. You and Imagine and Germany is calling. We exist to give people such information to help them find such opportunities.
yes. So maybe I can go to the next question which I have. So I was wondering what made you guys think that you should create an NGO for providing this service instead of creating, an actual business model out of it and earn profit. So why not provide a proper business service wherein you charge people for the services that you are giving, instead of creating an NGO where you do not charge people directly, rather you get a kind of commission or a success fee from the companies once the candidate gets hired.
Mhm. Yeah, Imagine it started as an NGO because we started very, very small. We were a small group of people trying to pursue a dream and to do something that could have a positive impact on people's lives. So we didn't really think of how to grow Imagine and how to afford ourselves. Um, After some time, we started to receive support from social organizations in Germany and also donors, people in Germany, like ordinary people in Germany that supports migration, that supports diversity. They started to support our mission as well, to afford our mission as well. Then we started to grow, and now I can tell you that we keep the support from social organizations and people, but we also have a different way to fund ourselves, which is through partnerships with companies. So we work with companies in Germany that are open to hire people from abroad. And when they
Hmm.
hire someone from our group, from our pool of fellows, then they pay a success fee that help us to afford our costs nowadays and also to grow and to have more people working with us.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
so I think you have already answered then. My next question was, how do you guys as a company make money? So you already answered that there are companies who pays you success fee whenever someone gets hired. So yes. So my next question would be, what is the procedure if someone who is watching this video would like to avail your services? Maybe, for example, he's in India and he wants to avail your service and get a job in Germany. So
Mhm.
what would be the procedure for that person to contact you?
Yeah, you mentioned something very important that not everybody gets at first, which is anyone can participate in our program. I mean, it doesn't depend on where you live because our program is 100% online. And if you are part of our target group, then you can simply apply to our bootcamp in our website. It's joinimagine.com. There you can find the application form, you fill it, and then after 48 hours, our team will review your application and we'll get back to you. Why I mentioned our target group? Well, because Imagine is still not that big. We have a small group of 35 volunteers, so we would love to help everyone in the world, but we need to focus on certain groups because of our capacity. So if you are an IT professional, speak good English, and have a bachelor's degree, you can definitely apply for our bootcamp. Our roles, the roles we can currently support because of our expertise, are backend developers, front-end mobile developers, data engineers, and QA engineers.
Okay, perfect. So these are the I think technologies that are mostly you know highly skilled people in the IT industries, and they are also part of our community. So as I said, we have 80 plus members. So all those members are possessing one or other skill set that you just mentioned. So I think it will be
Okay.
beneficial for them. Yes.
Yeah, amazing.
Um,
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to offer them something that is interesting to them.
yes. Okay. So this would be my last question. So we just wanted to know what would be your, long-term vision for Imagine as a company and maybe you as an individual. So what is your long-term goal for, say, after 5 or 10 years from now?
Mhm. I would say that our main goal is to be present in more countries. We started in 2018, focused on Egypt only. And last year we started to go into other countries like India, like Pakistan, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon, but in a small scale so far. I would say that for the future, our dream is being present in more regions, more countries, and also to be able to support more people. As I told you before, our group is not as big as we would like. We want to grow our group of mentors, maybe to 100 mentors. And then once we get there, once we have more mentors working with us, we will be able to support more people outside. We know that there are brilliant people everywhere, and we would love to be able to support more and more people. So overall, this is the goal we have for for the future. For myself, I would say is continue to coach people. Now I work with companies, with partnerships, and I also work with our fellows. I give them one-to-one coaching sessions, and I hope to be able to offer more support. Currently, we support in terms of application strategies, HR
Okay.
interviews, and technical interviews. Yeah, for the future, we want to give support with other things as well, maybe technical stuff. We know that some people they want to grow their technical skills, so we would love to be able to do this in the future, perhaps.
Okay. Sounds great. So do you have any questions for me?
Okay. What do you think is the main challenge people in India looking for jobs in Germany
Mm-hmm.
face?
Yeah, so a lot of people who approached me for information about getting a job in Germany, their first question was always, do we really need to learn German to come to Germany? So they were always concerned about the language, and
Uh-huh.
so I had to tell them that it depends on the company where you are applying. So some companies do need German proficiency, and others are okay with you not knowing German. So it always depends on the company where you're applying, and you have to go through the job description before you apply in order to understand whether you should know German or not. So that is one, I think, roadblock for Indians while applying for jobs in Germany. um, Other than that, I don't see much issues for them, and maybe one reason would be they are not much aware of the German the job market and um, everything about Germany, because it's like a black box for them. Most of the Indians prefer going to Australia or Canada or US. So they don't have much information about Germany, the culture here, the job market here, and the cost of living and all that stuff. So maybe the lack of information is one reason why Indians are not that much, interested towards getting a job in Germany at the moment. But yes, I see that it's changing, and people are approaching me to know how I got my job here, and what is the benefit of coming to Germany versus going to another country like Australia or US. So I think there is interest building up in Indian software developers, at least I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's interesting because I noticed the same thing. Germany was not the first choice for many people,
Mm-hmm.
but increasingly more people are getting to know about migration to Germany. It's becoming a bit more popular over the years. And
Yes.
I think this is great because working side by side to companies here, I see the need, I see how much companies need to hire people from abroad. So I'm happy to see that more and more people are aware of how to find jobs in Germany, and they are becoming more open to consider Germany as a destination. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome, great. Thank you for the insights. Thank you for the invite once again. I think what we are doing is super important, and I'm super happy to be here as a representative of Imagine.
And thank you for joining the call today and taking out time from your busy schedule for this interview. And I think this video will be really helpful for people who are looking to get a job in Germany and I would also expect a lot of people from our group contacting your company for further services. So
Perfect.
thank
Perfect.
you. Yeah, thank
Thank you
you
very
and have a great day.
You too. Thank you very much.